um, the review for Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, Honor Amongst Thieves. I'm at the bus station waiting for a bus to go back home. It's late, and show you guys the scene. I gotta go all the way back home. It's been quite an adventure. But we accomplished the goal. We managed to come here and watch the movie. It's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome, you know. So, Honor Among Thieves. I loved it. I loved it. I mean, it's formulaic. Yeah, it's the old formula. You know, daddy has to be redeemed because he's a bad daddy. He has to save little girl. Bad uncle takes girl. I mean, nothing new that we haven't seen before. Uh, some of the characters kind of linger without really doing much. I hope they do another one and they expand on these characters. It doesn't have the brilliance or the energy of Box Machina by a large, I mean a huge, but it has all the Easter eggs one could wish for. I mean, it has a gelatinous cube, it has displacer beasts, it has owl bears. I mean, it has everything. The Wizards of Thay. You go to Neverwinter. You go to Icewind Dale. I mean, you see everything. You know, all these little towns. You see that all the eye candy. In the Underdark, anybody could wish for. Could it have been a better film? Of course. Was it a fun romp? Oh man, absolutely. And the characters are fine. I mean, the characters are. The movie is too action-packed, too many sets, like action sets to really delve profoundly into the characters. But it's still a nice little piece where you have arcs, character arcs, and everything. It's fine. It's not great writing, but it's good writing. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it an 8. Like an 8. It's missing the gritty Drizzt Do'Urden stuff. It's missing the real grit, but it has all the magic. I mean, all the magic. All the magic of Dungeons and Dragons, which is what I went to see. It's like, of course, we've seen it with Harry Potter and we've seen it with other things, but it's still beautiful to see. It's still wonderful to see. The druid is hot. I'm totally in love with the druid. She's the hottest thing in the world. I was a little disappointed that they hook her up with a sorcerer, a colored sorcerer, because he's a ginger with a colored sorcerer. They do that so much in Hollywood. It's so predictable anymore. It's kind of like, okay, so you're pushing your agenda, and that's fine. Don't worry about it. But at least they didn't have too much of the Hollywood agenda. It was just the basic, and so it's passable. It's okay. It's not. It's not so terrible. And yeah, I loved it. I love the movie. I love the story. It's a good, solid story. It's a good, solid action piece. There is definitely character growth. I mean, the main guy, the bard. The only thing, they should have chosen somebody that can really sing, and they should have made some real songs. I mean, if you're gonna put a bard in front of everybody, you gotta have that guy sing. That's Scanlan is brilliant because he sings all this fucking magic. So they didn't learn that trick. They didn't do that. Then I went to Kentucky Fried Chicken, and I was really disappointed. The pieces were tiny. They were way too dry. It was the same flavor on the. There was the thing that really got me upset was the biscuit was totally dry. It was like rock solid. And for me to pay 150 pesos for a meal, for a little biscuit and 3 pieces of chicken, I mean, it's not fair. It's just not fair. I can buy a whole chicken with that money anywhere else. So for me to pay, for the name Kentucky Fried Chicken, when they don't do their best to really make it great, it's disappointing. But all in all, it was a magical day. I cried at the end, which is predictable because I'm a big softie. I cried at the beginning too, because I love Dungeons and Dragons so much. Anyways, I may do another review later on, a little more extended review. I want to, maybe not, I don't know. We'll see. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I love the movie. I loved it. It was worth. I spent what I usually spend in a month. In a whole month, I spent it in a day today. Well, in a whole week. No, I spent about 2 weeks worth of money. But I spent in 2 weeks, I spent in 1 day today. But I did it because I was going to watch this movie no matter what. And I feel, if I have the resources to do something I want to do, I'm going to do it. That's my new... I had a conversation with ChatGPT, and it kind of was a very enlightening conversation. If you want to read the conversation, go to my Facebook page. It's in there. In the last yesterday, I put it on the yesterday's post, and I found ChatGPT very enlightening. Like it really alleviated something in my psyche that permitted me to come do this. I surprised myself. I didn't think I was going to do it. I woke up this morning and I said, I'm not going to spend all that money to go to see a movie. I'm crazy, blah, blah, blah. And then I said, you know what? Fuck it. And I called the cab. And then the cab came and I had to pull some money to pay the cab on the bank. And I said, well, I'm just going to pull, enough money to have fun, which I never do. I never do that. It's something I never do. And I did it today, and I'm not... well, damn duality of human duality, there is a part of me... No, I'm not... I don't regret it. No regrets. I mean, I hate spending money, but I didn't hate spending money today. I just totally mismanaged. I mean, wasted money crazily. And I feel okay about it. I guess I've been so careful with money to take care of the family and to make sure that it was always food in the fridge and blah, 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 that I never really realized how much fun you can have with money, Poor kids. I mean, they never had fun with money. And I had fun with money today because they're not here. It's weird. Is there a relationship between one thing and the other? Maybe. I have to meditate on that. But now I gotta wait for an hour for the bus because there's no buses until 8 o'clock, 8:30. It's only 7:30. I gotta wait an hour in this bus depot, and it's pretty empty. If you look at it, it's kind of empty and spooky and middle of Toluca, but it is what it is. So. Like I said, you want to do the crime, be ready to spend the time. I know it's so dark. Anyways, bye-bye, guys.